Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make some delicious lime salted pork belly bites in the air fryer. And if you stay towards the end, you're going to find out how you can get one of your own for free. We are doing a giveaway. My name is Anita, and this is my channel where I show you how I've lost almost 150 pounds following an animal-based ketogenic way of eating. Today's December 1st, first day of, Christmas season in a way, I guess. So I felt inspired to wear a Christmas apron today. Okay, so today I am making pork belly bites. This is one of my favorite lunches, breakfast, dinner, doesn't matter what meal or when you have it. These are so delicious. Normally, I just salt them, maybe a little bit of white pepper. Today I'm going to do it an extra special way that I did the other day that exceeded my expectations. First of all, this is how I buy them. They come from Costco. I'm sure they come from other places too, but I like these strips. Let me just pull this open. I like the way Costco sells them in these chunky strips. Now, there's no skin on, if you buy it this way. I have other recipes on my channel for dealing with pork belly that has skin on. This is skin off, and the reason I'm making such a distinction for it is that if this had the skin on and you just cut it up and threw it in the air fryer, the skin would be very tough. It needs some special treatment, and so those are different recipes. But this recipe lends itself really well to zero skin pork belly, and it's going to be tender, juicy, and delicious with no extra treatment. So I like getting these strips, and usually what I do is I chop them into bite-sized pieces and I freeze them in 1 pound baggies. I use my vacuum sealer. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to first take out 1 pound for our recipe today. That strip is 11 ounces, so I'm going to cut one of these in half, and that will be the rest of it. And there's our pound. So I'm going to just put this aside. I will freeze the rest of this later, and let's get going here. So what do you need to make these lime salted pork belly bites? Lime and salt is the most obvious thing. So I'm going to show you 2 ways. The first way is the cheater way, fast, easy, simple. Absolutely delicious. I did this the other day. I was blown away by how good it tasted. If you're not familiar with this product, it's called Saltr. It is a new product. This comes from a remote fishing village in Norway where they have no industry. There's, very, very low chance of any toxins in here, and you're getting a higher amount of minerals. So that's what this is, and I've been just delighted to try them and surprised at how fresh they taste. It tastes like real lime. So speaking of real lime, suppose you don't have these, and I will tell you how to order them below. You will get a discount if you use my link. So that will all be below. But say you can't get this, say you don't have it or whatever. We've got some kosher salt here. You can use some chunky salt. You can use Redmond's kosher, regular kosher, Baja Gold. Those are all really good, nice chunky salts that you can use. A lime, and optionally you could use a little bit of honey in the mix or stevia to give it that kind of sweet and sour taste that is just so delicious. So that is what you could do if you don't have this. I'm going to do my first batch with this, and so I want to have the pieces. Let's cut up the pieces. I'm going to put them in this bowl, and I'm going to use the whole package for 1 pound and just give them a little toss. I'm going to grab a spoon. That'll be easier. Okay, so just stir them around, toss them around, just make sure that they are all covered with lime salter. And I think you're going to be really happy with how these taste if you do have that particular item. They are ready to go in the air fryer. It's as simple as that. So what we have here is my non-toxic air fryer. This is the TASTEE Air Fryer. You certainly can do this in your own air fryer that you have at home if you don't have this. If you're in the market for an air fryer though, we have an exciting giveaway of this product, which will include some bonus items like air fryer liners and a cutlery, you know, fork and knife, and a set of tongs. And so, you know, we'll show an image of that on the screen so that you can see what you're going to get. And all of the rules for how to enter this giveaway are going to be below in the description. Basically, you're going to be commenting with the word TASTEE, but you're going to have to do a couple of other things as well. It's all down below, and there's going to be about a 2-week time limit. Again, all the instructions and rules are going to be below, and this contest is not sponsored or endorsed by YouTube. This is a TASTEE company is giving away this air fryer to one of my lucky viewers, and I hope it's you. So, you know, read below when this is over and get all the details. Let's start with this, putting this in the air fryer. I'm going to walk you through what settings I'm using. I'm going to power it on. I'm going to press the air fry button, and it defaults to 380 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. And that is probably the perfect time and temperature, so you don't have to do anything else. And I'm going to, well, first I'm going to put them in. Let's dump them in. Use your spoon or whatever to spread them out in an even layer. There's more than enough room in here for them all to be in here. You don't have to do 2 batches or anything. Okay, so they're all spread out in a single layer, and I am going to. That's going to take 15. I would check this in 15 minutes. You know, depending on the size of your bites, it could be finished in 15 minutes. I'm shooting for somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes. When you want to check on them, you can just hit the light bulb and this will light up, and you'll be able to see their progress. You'll be able to see how crispy they are or aren't, that kind of thing. So we're going to let that go, and I am going to put another pound in here because after I make these, I'm going to make them with salt, lemon, and I haven't decided if I'm going to add anything else to it, but we'll see. Okay, I've got my next pound here, and I'm going to do the same thing, bite-sized pieces. I've got a lime, and there's my salt. So you can see probably how coarse and grainy that salt is. I've got about a tablespoon here. I think that should do it. I am going to grate some lime zest for top. Okay, I'm going to cut this because I want to actually add some juice into here. Get some of that pulp out. And I've got a little bit more zest here that I can use. Now, I'm going to leave it like that. If you are animal-based and you wanted this to have kind of a slightly sweet and salty taste to it, you could add some allulose in here. You could add a drizzle of honey in here. I think it would be amazing, but I'm just going to stick to the salt and the lime. This one will have a little bit of sweetness to it because there is actually some natural stevia in these Saltr sticks. And there's no maltodextrin though, or anything else like that. So I just want to assure you of that. So, you know, it's your call on how you make it and what you would like to do. So that is ready to go in when this first batch is finished. We'll do a little taste test later. I just want to bring your attention back to the fact that we're doing a giveaway. It starts with this video, so make sure you read the instructions below when you're finished watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next segment. Do you see how dark it is outside? If you can see out the window there, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we just had these big clouds roll in, and it's pouring rain, and poor Pippi had to go outside to do her business. She's soaking wet after being out there for about 2 minutes. Poor thing. These are almost done. I'll be right back. I'm just checking on this to see how we're doing. Oh, look at that, it's getting there. I want them just a little bit crispier and browner, but we're almost there. Give them a little shake. And we've got a few more minutes left. Okay, I think, oh, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna call it, there's about 2 minutes left. So this went for 18 minutes. It's really gonna depend on the size of your pieces. So let's pull these out of here. I'm gonna dump the other ones in, but for now, I'm just gonna put these here. They look amazing. I'm just gonna be using the very same time, temperature, and air fryer instructions. Except for this one little lonely piece that almost escaped. I'm at a funny angle here, so excuse all my elbows and everything else. So let's put that one in. We are going to start this one again. Air fry, exactly the same. Okay, now I'm gonna come back through the magic of YouTube, I will be right back with both sets of pork belly bites, and we're gonna do a taste test, and we'll see you then. Okay, we're back with all the delicious pork belly ready to taste. This one is the one that I did with the lime saltr. This is the one that I did with the lime and salt. So let's try and see what we got here. Absolutely delicious. I'm so glad that I took a chance and tried that, because it's so good. It really is so good. But let's try one of these as well. This one is the one that is just the salt and the lime. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either of these. That is absolutely delicious. The only difference between the two, I mean, there's this burst of lime. The saltiness is good. I would put salt on it anyways if I was making this any other time. This one just has a very hint of sweetness, not too much. I love the saltr because there is no maltodextrin, no funny ingredients. So, you know, I know that this is made with natural, clean ingredients, just like this one. They are both delicious in different ways, and I'm going to enjoy both of these all week because, you know, I made a lot here. I've got 2 pounds of pork belly here. So thank you so much for watching, and do go down below and look at all of the instructions, because this air fryer is amazing. Look how crispy these pork belly bites are. You could have this in your kitchen by Christmas maybe, or New Year's at least. I don't know how long it'll take them to ship it to you, but one of you who's watching is going to have one of these in your kitchen sooner than you think. So please read those instructions below, and good luck, everybody. See you guys in the next video.
Thank you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, well, actually, is it plugged in? Nope, scratch that. Do we know what this socket is for in the back?